Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Guys, welcome back to my channel and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. On today's video, we are going to be looking at a film that millions and millions of fans have been incredibly excited for, and oh boy, do I now look forward to pissing them all off, because this is my review of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We rejoin Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and new member of the gang, Yoshi, as they are swanning it up in the Mushroom Kingdom. But peace is soon upended when news reaches the kingdom that Princess Rosalina was kidnapped by Bowser Jr., and that the entire universe is at stake. And Mario and Luigi are attacked by Bowser Jr., and Peach and Toad go looking to find Rosalina, and Bowser is trying to be a good guy, and there's a big Queen Bee, and other stuff happens, and this movie has no plot. It has no plot. It may have a story, but that story is decrepit. Plot insinuates a consistent through line, and such a thing does not exist in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, that may have started out a little rough and like I'm gonna roast this movie alive, but I'm not. I am by no means at like a level that I was with the Five Nights at Freddy's films, where those, I honestly get the impression that they are actively insulting both mine and the fans' intelligence. For these Mario movies, if you are a Mario fanatic and you are wanting to see the video games brought to life on the big screen and have those elements appear, even if it is just for a fleeting second, then you're going to get a kick out of this movie. You will enjoy spending your 90 minutes pointing at the screen going, oh, there's that thing, and oh, there's that thing. Also, going to massively appeal to you if you are under the age of 12, because you are going to be suitably entertained, and adults, fret not, because whilst your kid is going to be having a blast for 90 minutes, you can have a nap. Win-win. And as I praised the first film, I will do the same here. The animation is very strong. We're not delving into that whole uncanny valley type presentation where filmmakers are experimenting with character looks. There is none of that. Everything looks exactly as it should, as if it has been ripped out from the game. But it is the blatant belligerence to even attempt to assemble a story that caused me to be unfathomably bored when watching the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It reminded me somewhat of when I watched a Minecraft movie, in that the studio and filmmakers aren't intending to present this film as one complete package, because it isn't one. Instead, a scene will play that is purely designed to be clipped, made into a 30-second Instagram reel, eventually after the movie is done in cinemas, shared onto social media, so that people can just scroll through their feed, come across this TikTok or Instagram reel, point at something that they spot or reference something that a character is doing, and then scroll past. And this happens, no joke, for every single scene. There is no sense of continuity. There is no underlying story that can feed from scene to scene. It would have made more sense if it had just been presented almost like a sketch show. Its existence is nothing more than just a ploy to be cut down into social media clips. That might sound really harsh, and I'm sure some of you are watching this thinking, hey, we get Easter eggs in movies now all of the time. Why is it only in this Mario movie that it's a problem? And you've got a point. Easter eggs are in near enough any IP that you watch nowadays. And there are some examples of this in which the Easter eggs are focused on far too heavily. But in those films, it's not necessarily the essence of the movie, or it's not necessarily that these Easter eggs take up a considerable amount of the film's runtime. In the case of the Super Mario Galaxy movie, I'd wager nearly 60% of the film is just so people can point at the screen and go, ooh, ah. It's not that I think the filmmaking is bad per se, it's just lazy. There is no attempt to do anything with these really iconic characters apart from just have them zip across the screen. The only characters who really get anything to do of value is Bowser and Bowser Jr., and that is predominantly down to their father-son dynamic. I mean, it's kind of half-hearted and is thrown together at the last minute, but it's something of purpose in the film. This is a Mario movie, and I cannot sit here and tell you really anything that Mario did. You may as well just be better off treating this as a 90-minute long cutscene of a Mario video game. There you go. We will retitle the film The Super Mario Galaxy Cutscene. The voice cast is fine. It's barely challenging work, but Benny Safdie does a good job. As Bowser Jr., he probably gets the most that he can out of that role. Brie Larson is barely featured as Rosalina, and the returning crew fit back into their roles without issue. One thing the movie does, though, a lot worse than the first, is the humor. It's non-existent here. In the first film, you had jokes about Mario and Luigi being out of their depth into a brand new world. Bowser was crushing on Peach. I didn't really care for the song, but you had the song. In this sequel, that's all vanished. I think I laughed once, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what it was. Maybe I'm just being a grump. Maybe I need to set my critical brain aside for these films, or maybe I should just resign to the fact that with a Minecraft movie grossing nearly $1 billion, and this one also being a box office smash, that this short attention span driven level movie is the future of cinema. And if that's the case, then that's abysmal. I'll still give the animators credit for bringing the characters and world to life as polished as they are, but I'm simply not on board for this anymore. I look forward to eventually scrolling past a clip of it in 5 years' time on my social media feed in between someone blind ranking fast food chains and an AI-generated trailer for a Gone with the Wind remake starring Sydney Sweeney. So, I'm going to give the Super Mario Galaxy movie a 4 out of 10. Anyway, guys, those were my thoughts on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Let me know, have you had the chance to see the film yet? What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And my question to you, or more specifically, my question to any Mario fans watching this review, this is a genuine question that I want to know. Are there any Mario stories that you think are worth adapting into a film? I don't necessarily just mean a video game. I mean an actual story. But that's all the time we have for today. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.